So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we'll get to a one-on-one match. It was Rey Mysterio versus Damien Priest. But before we talk about that match, there was a few things that happened before that match, where we see Kathy Kelly interviewing Paul Heyman backstage. And yeah, Paul Heyman was talking about Cody Rhodes, talking about how he's going to WrestleMania to face the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But he says that Cody Rhodes has to go through Solo Sikoa tonight, and he won't even make it through Solo Sikoa tonight. But if he can make it through Solo, he has to try to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and that will not happen. He has to go face to face with Roman this Friday on SmackDown and everything. But he says that Roman would be walking out of WrestleMania as still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. So yeah, that's what Paul Heyman said. But then after that, we see Damien Priest and Dominik Mysterio, the Judgment Day, inside the ring. Dominik was talking about Rey Mysterio, talking about how he's more of a deadbeat now since he put his hands on his own son and everything. And he got proof. He shows the proof of Rey just hitting him on Friday Night SmackDown, which was funny. And yeah, it's just Dominik gloated Rey to hit him, and then Rey finally hits him, and he goes like, "Oh my God, you're more of a deadbeat now." So yeah, it's just funny stuff right there. But then he says that he's never said this out loud, but now he's finally saying it, that he wished that Eddie was his dad and Rey wasn't. So yeah, that's what Dominik said. But then we get to the next match. It was Rey Mysterio versus Damien Priest, with Dominik Mysterio at ringside. And you know what? It was a pretty good match between those guys. It was a good one. And what was happening at the very ending, where we see Damien Priest grabbing Rey Mysterio on the top turnbuckle. Damien Priest was about to hit a avalanche sit-out chokeslam onto him, south of the heaven, onto Rey Mysterio. But Rey Mysterio fought out of that, and then hits a Hurricane Rana onto Damien Priest off the top turnbuckle. He drop kicks him in the back, which knocked him onto the second rope. Rey hits the 619 onto Damien Priest. He climbs up the top turnbuckle, about to hit the frog splash, but then Dominik comes up on the apron, sweeping his feet, knocking him off the top turnbuckle, which led to disqualification. So yeah, Rey Mysterio defeated Damien Priest by disqualification. Dominik tosses him off the top turnbuckle and starts attacking Rey Mysterio, beating him down and everything. Damien Priest lifts him up, holding Rey Mysterio while Dominik's beating him down. And Dominik's about to pull his mask off up until we see Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro, Legado del Fantasma, quickly running down, making the save, chasing the Judgment Day out the ring. So yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good stuff though. For that match between Rey Mysterio and Damien Priest, I'll give it 2.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was a pretty good one. So what happened backstage was when we see Johnny Gargano, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson looking at this list of people's names in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale this Friday on SmackDown. So yeah, they was looking at it, and they was happy that they seen their names. But then we see Rick Boogs, and he's happy that his name is up there, and same for Elias. But then Elias bumps into Dexter Lumis, and Dexter Lumis just staring at him. He goes like, "Oh, my fault." And then he bumps into Bronson Reed, and he goes like, "You don't want no beef or nothing." So he says, "I'll see you on Friday." And then he bumps into Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley was talking about the lock. And then he says, "All right, see you on Friday." So yeah, that's what happened there. And yeah, Elias got scared right there. Pretty good stuff though. But up next, we're going to be seeing the Intercontinental Champion Gunther in action up next on Raw. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.